Alright, Jesus Christ. This guy's chopped right here. This one on my camera I'm looking at. This guy, what the fuck? Oh, what is that shit? What the fuck? Nigga. Jesus, I'm bloated. Do I look like a librarian? I just woke up, by the way, so. Oops. Alright. So, as you can see here, on the daily, we're in a downtrend. Alright, it's confirmed. We're in a downtrend. At first, we were kind of accumulating here. We're in a downtrend, alright? 4-hour downtrend, 1-hour downtrend, 15-minute downtrend, 5-minute downtrend, all the way to the 1-minute, accumulating right here. But yeah, we're still in a downtrend. So overall, we are in a downtrend. Market's about to open. If market doesn't immediately sweep this Asia low, what I could see happening is market is going to want to push this Asia low, take it out, so it can have movement. And let's say it does get swept out now, it's probably going to still go a little bit lower just to get some more liquidity to then reverse up. I'd say probably to this 1-hour for value gap. To this 1-hour for value gap right here, and then push downward to this previous week low. I think we're headed for this previous week low right here. So that's my main target. That's my key level. This is where I'm looking to exit at, hopefully. So let me show you guys what I'm looking for today. If I could find the right thing. The path, right? Price comes down here, come up, hit this, you know what I'm saying? Come down, bam. Oops. Yeah, something like this. Come down, we sweep it, market opens. Doesn't really matter though. Whether market opens and goes immediately up to this 1-hour, or it goes a little bit lower for some more liquidity and then reverses, I still think we're going to be pushing down to this previous week low. So let's say we don't even go to this 1-hour for value gap and we just go straight for the previous week low. I would be looking for any 5-minute or 15-minute retracements that I could take down to that previous week low, because that's a lot of liquidity. Like if we're comparing liquidity here, we have Asia low that like pretty much just got tapped into. But compared to the previous week low, as you can see right here, of our previous week, I'd say we're most likely gonna sweep this, right? We had this big strong push up. That's usually what happens. In the weekly, you see a strong push, accumulation comes down, bam, strong push, accumulation comes down. Look at these ones, right? Strong push, accumulation comes down, strong push. But this one came down, probably because of news. But strong push, accumulation comes down, strong push on some shit. Yeah, and this is our lowest liquidity yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're in a downtrend. Just waiting for market to open to see if we could take any shorts for the day. Yeah, because how many is this? From there to there, that's 295 points that we have to work with, which is really good. That's what I like to see, bro. 295 points we have to work with. We have this long wick right here. Like if we go down to the 15-minute, literally didn't even take that long. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we don't sweep it, it's because they're treating this as an order block. So we could mark that out too, but I feel like they'd more rather sweep it. So I'm gonna go get me some chocolate milk. But yeah.
to a job interview, but because of my appearance, the interview did not go well. As soon as I walked out, heavy rain started falling again. Bad luck seemed to keep chasing me until that night. I went home and turned on my computer. I received an email that changed my life. The email came from my childhood first love, a chubby boy who said he wanted to see me. It turned out when that boy first transferred schools, he was always mocked by classmates for being ugly and fat, and back then I was still a beautiful girl. I would always stand up and drive away the kids who bullied him because the boy's mother had passed away in an accident in the rain. So whenever it rained, he would become very angry. He was helpless in the rain. I appeared in front of him and used my clothes to shield him from the rain. Seeing that he was still in pain, I took out my earphones and listened to music. Finally, the boy slowly relaxed and turned to look at me. I said I would always protect him from then on. We became best friends, but the good days did not last. The boy eventually moved abroad with his father before he left. He promised he would come back to see me when he grew up. Back to the present, I agreed to meet him tomorrow. I was so excited that I could not sleep at night. By the next evening, I rushed to the main place with excitement. Right away, I saw that man sitting on a bench and eating. I smiled and jogged over and gently tapped him. I excitedly pulled him and said, "Not tasted all." He looked very confused and asked who I was. He then, and I realized I was seeking him for someone else. Just I was very beautiful when I was young, but now, no, it was my first day at work, but I found out my boss was actually my first love. I could not feel happy at all because he had changed from the chubby boy from childhood into a handsome and wealthy man. But I had changed from a beautiful girl into the ugly version of myself now. I hated that completely broke down. When I came out again, I had already prepared myself for the moment I saw my first love and my boss. I still got scared to turn to run. In the end, I hid inside the elevator just as I finally breathed a sigh of relief. I realized my first love had already come beside me. I immediately wanted to get out, but the elevator doors had already closed. I had no idea what to do. I tried to press the button for the next floor, but the elevator suddenly broke down. I completely fell apart and started pounding on the door to get out. My first love was speechless. He quickly pulled me back and quietly looked at me, but the next second he actually showed my eyes wiped instantly. I thought he had already recognized me, but he only looked down at my name tag. He turned out my name was right on it. Luckily, my first love thought I would have the same name as the girl he loved. After all, the child version of me was a beautiful girl, but the current me looked nothing like my old self. Still, I was worried if I stayed too long, he would recognize me sooner or later. I was so nervous that I kept wiping sweat. I was almost unable to breathe. In the end, I could only crouch on the floor at that moment. My first love crouched down and put earphones on me. He said this was not to him, but the person he loved most, putting on earphones and listening to music, but he's nervous feelings. I looked at my first love, and my eyes instantly became wet because this was exactly nothing I had told him back then. But now I was clearly right in front of him, and he still didn't recognize me. Soon after, we were rescued. I slowly accepted working with my first love. When I handed water to a bottle, my first love shout suddenly came from behind me. The whole set instantly went silent. Then my first love walked over and criticized me because I had dirty studio floor. I nervously took off my shoes right away, but my first love so quickly dragged me out. At that moment, he finally realized I was the girl in the elevator. I quickly lowered my head. Then I pushed a hole in my sock. I clumsily tried to hide my foot. Luckily, the supervisor came over to help me. Only then did my first love let me leave. But this made his impression of me as an employee even worse. I watched my first love from far away, and my heart hurt badly. Finally, it was time to get off work. My best friend, the person who was pretended to be me, to meet my first love, drove over to pick me up. When we reached the intersection, my emotions finally eased a little, but at that moment, the car stopped beside us, and the driver said it was my first day at work. And I found out my boss was actually my first. I become
The amount of money that young Philina lost just over the weekend is starting to get crazy. It has got worse. Now, honestly, this must have been the most expensive weekend of his entire life. Because just as we spoke about in the last video, creators and brands sort of distancing themselves from Mr. Billy. If he is found innocent, he will be able to return back to the UK and hopefully, continue with his career. But, I mean, at that point, I think a lot of the damage will have already been done. But, if he is found guilty, not only will pretty much every brand and creator never work with him again, destroying his entire career pretty much overnight, but it's likely that he would have to serve that sentence in Australia and not be extradited back to the UK.
I just love me some Chinese. So exotic. You mean Vietnamese? Nigger, please. I want cheese.
The Avengers Doomsday trailer just dropped, so here's the most likely plot of the movie as far as we can tell. The movie probably picks up immediately after the Thunderbolts post-credits scene, with the Fantastic Four crashing into the MCU aboard the Excelsior. They're brought to the New Avengers Tower, where they meet the New Avengers and the real Avengers, and explain what happened back in their universe after the ending of Fantastic Four. We finally learned what Doctor Doom did, and my guess is that Reed and Sue lost their son Franklin somehow. Then Thor arrives with terrifying news. He's already fought Doom and lost. According to Thor, he's even more dangerous than Thanos ever was. They also took his daughter Love along with Franklin. Reed uses his technology to track where Doom is headed next. The destination, the X-Men universe. Thor helps assemble the strongest army possible. The Avengers recruit Wakanda, Namor, and Talokan, the Fantastic Four, and everyone willing to fight. Using a combination of the Bifrost and Reed multiversal tech, they travel to the X-Men's reality. But when they arrive, things immediately go. The X-Men have no idea who these people are. A massive Avengers versus X-Men battle breaks out before both sides finally realize they're fighting the wrong end. Once they unite, every hero they have launches an all-out assault on Doctor Doom as he tears their universe apart. And they still lose. This is where I think the movie delivers its biggest emotional gut punch. A major hero dies. Maybe Spider-Man, maybe someone even bigger. The group of Doom isn't just a Marvel villain. He's unstoppable. The surviving heroes barely escape, completely defeated. Then, just when all hope seems lost, the Fantastic Four shift detects something approaching. The TVA portal opens, and out comes Steve Rogers. He rallies everyone together for one final stand against Doom. The last battle is absolutely massive, and for a moment, it actually looks like the heroes are going to win, as Loki, the god of stories, enters and starts tearing time itself apart to fight against Doom. But that's exactly when Doom reveals his true plan. He wants to destroy every dying universe across the multiverse, preserve only the strongest pieces of each one, and stitch them together into a single perfect reality under his complete control, Battleworld. And for some reason, he needs the heroes' children to make it happen. They lose, and the movie ends with the Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and everyone else scattered across Battleworld. And that's where Avengers Secret Wars begins. The Avengers Doomsday trailer just dropped, so here.
The price for all. Today's
Because watch this.
It's just incredibly well, and I can't wait to use it because he's just chewing on me. So I want to show you, this puppy is actually biting the bejesus out of me. All right, it hurts, and we're just gonna go ahead and fix it, and then I'll tell you what we did to fix it. It's called popping the grape. You see these little nipples here? Homeboy's biting me pretty bad. Now, he might bite me one more time, and we'll just deploy the technique one more time. This technique is so powerful, you only need to use it about 2 or 3 times, and then you are done for life. All right, so the technique is, he's biting so much softer now, but still, we're going to fix it. I'll just wait till he kind of builds up his ambition again. And if you think about having like a really ripe grape in your hand, you know, like a firm one, and you pop it, that's kind of the technique we're talking about. But first, we'll experiment on ourselves. I want you to open your mouth. You can do it with me now. Open. Take your thumb or your forefinger, push your cheek in, and then push up on your molars, specifically the ridge of your molars. Right? It doesn't feel good. Doesn't kill you. Won't send you to the hospital. So what we're doing is we're actually, when the puppy goes to bite us, we're forcing them, in a sense, to bite themselves. So we just amplify it. This is a wonderful technique for puppies around 12 to 16 weeks of age. Before we're adults, can you do it, adults? Yes, we have to do it so much harder because you lack that little clean. The same thing as steering up your arms and your hands and your clothes. That same thing is exactly what we're going to put right in the dog. So popping the technique is exactly that. Yeah, it's so powerful though. You have to do it right when they're biting, and you have to be quick about it, very fast. So if they're biting this hand, you roll over the top and pop the grip. Now you know you did it right. Gift. You get a little perfect. That means message delivered. You do it soft, which some people do. We hear that. Oh, my puppy just bites me harder. That's because you did it wrong. If he's biting you on a 2, and then you come down on 2 or 3, he's going to bite you on a 4 or 5. Go back. Follow the recipe again and try again. I guarantee you'll get that much better. Now, the only problem with popping grip technique is it's only effective for the person who executed it. It's a little tricky to do that maneuver. Let's say he was biting my kid, and I walk up, and the puppy stops biting and looks at me. I missed it. It's just incredibly well, and I can't wait to.
Alrighty, guys, we have about a minute before the market openings. And as you can see in the 1 minute, we have a lot of resistance here. Literally, what's gonna happen with all this resistance? Fucking motherfucking New York session better boop drop downhill. And most people, they might actually take longs up to the fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's something you could do. But for me, I would rather much trade with the trend. So I would rather wait until we hit this liquidity. But there is people who will trade. And I'll show you the trade you can take. Probably. Alright, market's open. We're going to most likely sweep this. Yup. Drop down here. We're getting a bunch of liquidity. Alright, let me mark out all these 15 minutes. Yeah, the reason why I'm marking out all the 15 minutes is because we might not actually go up to the 1 hour. Even though it's the biggest form of liquidity, we might not go up to it. So even though we're gonna reverse them, I still don't think it's that's the 1 hour. The 1 hour fair value guys right here. We're gonna wait for a continuation. Think about it, from this 1 hour fair value gap, swing high to swing low, we have this fair value gap right here. So we don't have to take it all the way to there. That's where things can be at. But if we're looking on the 1 hour, swing high to swing low, it's this second one right here. So that's what I was saying. I was like, we might not come back to the 1 hour fair value gap. That's just wishful thinking. So let's say I were to wait for an inversion or a continuation. This wouldn't really count as an inversion because we already tapped into it. So I just wait for a continuation. All right, so right around here is where you could enter the trade. I mean, they didn't fully inverse it, but you could wait for that continuation on the 1 minute.
So I'm gonna show you guys how we know when the market's going to reverse or if it's gonna fake out. Well, the first thing you guys want to do is you want to go on the 1 hour time frame and you want to mark key highs and your key lows. In this case, we have key low right here and we have a key high right there. All I'm looking for next is I want to see price come and take out either one of those levels and fail to hold the level. Pay attention to this market because this is what's really important about figuring out.
All right, so you have that 1 minute continuation right here. But I always wonder, is this our I wonder if this is the reversal. I don't really know when the reversal is too, so I think it might be during this one though.
So what I want to see happen is I want to see price come and take out the most recent fair value gap. In this case, we come and we break that fair value gap, so this confirms that we're actually getting a reversal. Like I said, if we wait for that fair value gap to disrespect, we get a very, very nice move to the downside. So here's another example. We have a price that just took out a key low right here. But in order for this to confirm that it's an actual valid sweep, we want to see price come and take out this fair value gap right here. But in this case, price never actually ends up taking out that fair value gap, so this is going to get fake out. We can actually place out the downside. So that's just a very simple trick that I use to find the best liquidity sweep setups, and it's going to save you guys from taking.
How do you know when a strong sell-off like this is over and it's time to hold on? First thing I'm going to do is draw my high and low of our session so far, and this is what we have. As you can see, this is not only our third low, but it's also our low of day. So what I want to see is a clear and obvious sweep of this low, a bearish FVG form, and then an inversion of that bearish FVG as confirmation that price is ready to reverse. See price right down and finally sweep that low on this candle here. This is my manipulation move and what I'm hoping to be the bottom of the market. But I'm not just going to buy this, I'm going to wait for confirmation. Let's mark out that freshly created bearish FVG, wait for the close above, which occurs right here, and buy this close and go long. I'm going to be targeting these relative equal highs in the market. Although I do think price makes a new high of day, I don't want to be shooting for too much. Let's put our stop about halfway through this inversion, buy the close, and then see how the trade plays out. In only about 3 or 4 minutes, we realized.
See, that's what also I have to work on. I realize I feel like sometimes my stop loss just isn't there. Like for example, let's say I were taking longs here. Like I said, if I waited for a continuation, which would have been right here, I would be putting my stop all the way down here. And let's say I was targeting this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this might be a fake out. I know we just tapped into the liquidity, but the reason why I say that is because I feel like with price, we're going to want to get into that discounted price before we reverse. So that's why I marked it out. We haven't tapped above it yet. You have two 15-minute fair value gaps and discounted price. It doesn't mean it has to go for the 15-minute or the 1 hour. Realistically speaking, I don't know if it'll go to the 1 hour. I think it might come to the 15-minute before continuing downward. But I just feel like this, since we're not in the discounted price, I'm not going to enter in a trade because we're most likely going to continue higher. Is this how people trade order flow, bro? Where's that volume tool at? Yeah. From here to there. Oops. From here to there. You have a lot of buy orders right here. Then you have a sell order right here. Am I reading that correctly? Okay. We're now tapping into our discounted price. Now, if we were to see a reversal, this is something I would take. Alright. We have a 5 minute here. Just gonna mark this out. Oh. Damn, strong push. That was fast, cuz. Let's see if we close. I think if we close above this, we're still going higher. So. Now I know people can like, oh, let me change this because I already know it's going to be an IFVG. But I still don't think we're going to respect the IFVG. But I could have my take profit be at the IFVG. Depending on how high we come up. If we come all the way up here and then reverse, I could have my take profit be at the IFVG. or it depending on how many contracts I have too. I could have a partial taken there. So yeah, I still think we want to go higher. I mean, we closed above on the 1 minute, so we could be going to this one, and same thing if we close above here, going to the 1 hour. Like, there is this skinny ass 5 minute, but yeah, we're not going to that either. I don't even know what I'm reading right now, chat. So let me just chill out, bro. Should see on the 1 hour. You have lots of sell orders stacked right here. Wait, am I cooking, chat? Yeah, I don't think this is the true reversal. That wasn't even strong displacement, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're still trying to go higher. Unless this candle gives strong displacement, like, I'm just gonna assume we're still gonna go higher. Okay. That's good indication, low key. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna go up for a little bit more, bro. There's no way. Okay, that's strong displacement. I'm gonna wait for a continuation and not an inverse fair value gap. Because I could enter right after it goes down, but the way it keeps leaving these long wicks on the bottom side still looks like buyers want to push it higher. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna have to, once it comes back up here and stops people's orders out, then it's gonna go just a little bit higher, maybe, probably to the 1 hour. You know. But I think if it was a true liquidity sweep, we wouldn't have this much resistance, like on the buy side. This is considered a 5-minute IFVG too, and a 15-minute IFVG. once this closes and we have that continuation, I'll enter the trade. And then I'll move my stop loss or my take profit lower because, like I said, we could be going to this previous week low. My first opinion. I don't know if it was gonna happen immediately, but I mean, shit. I don't really think there's anything stopping us from going that low. So it's just where do we put our take profit? Because this right here is considered not even a 1-to-1. I'll put my break even right here, and then probably have my full take profit down there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, we're not gonna get too greedy. Ooh, there is a gap here. Daily. A date. Is this the new day opening gap? No, it's just a new day opening gap. But it's already been hit too, right? Yeah, it's already been touched a couple of times. So alright, so since we're already in the trade, I'm gonna clean up the chart a little bit. Let me just get rid of these for value gaps. And then we're gonna reanalyze the chart now since we're in here. Alright, 5 minute, what do we have? Alright, so we have a inverse fair value gap that we just tapped into. We have this inverse fair value gap. What's this? We have the double inverse fair value gap right here of the 15-minute. This is also that inverse fair value gap on the 15-minute, which is why we're probably getting a little bit of resistance here. But we also have this regular fair value gap, technically speaking, because we inversed the inverse fair value gap. I don't even know if that even counts as a fair value gap anymore. So it's just, yeah, we have a lot of resistance right here. So if we get stopped out, I would just assume we're coming to this 1 hour, and then I would still be looking for shorts though. I still think we're bearish as hell. So the 4-hour candle, if we were to follow the 4-hour candle, which closes in 5 minutes, it's looking pretty freaking bearish. We also have this tiny 1 hour fair value gap that's forming. So we might get stopped out only because we might come back to tap into this 1 hour fair value gap. I think I won't put it to break even. I'll put my stop like right here, I think. Once we make it down here, I think I'll put it right around here. See, I could put it to break even, but it's like, bro, like, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Should I put it to break even here? Yes or no? Oh, I'm so sore. Oh, shit. I just tooted. That's crazy to think about. I'm gonna be releasing these videos like once I'm profitable and shit, bro. Jesus, bro. My viewers actually are gonna think I'm dumb, bro. One hour for value gap at 9 a.m. Should I? Should I not? I think, cause like I'm thinking like I should put. I'm not gonna put it at break even. I'm gonna put it right here because if price comes up, closes above this, then that is a reason that we are not following the bearish path anymore. I could do that now because we just broke this low. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it to the wick, like around here. Because we created a low, a lower high, then a low, and then a higher high, right? So let's just take this one out. We created a high, then a low, then a lower high, and a lower low. If we come up to this lower high, most likely means we're not continuing the trend. So if we create a new lower high, because this kind of looks like the same one that I missed out on yesterday. Let me show you. What was it? Today's Thursday, yeah. Right around here. So this one, right? This was Wednesday, July 22nd. Yeah, yesterday, right? So this one, where's it at? Yeah, I took a sell order. This one stopped me out. This was yesterday. It's crazy. Alright, so it's officially 9, meaning we could come all the way back up here. So we got this 1 hour for value gap, hasn't been tapped into. And what about the 4 hour? We're forming a 4 hour right now, but that's not even gonna hit till later. I'm not gonna lie, looking like we're about to change our what's it called? Looks like we're about to change our. We might come back up and take this out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Should this be break even though? That's the question. This is only 0.83, right? Should it be break even? Yeah, I might just put it to break even at that point. Especially if we create a lot of resistance right here. Because I'm starting to see we're kind of chopping. Unless we just freaking blow up to take up this 9 hour for, or the 1 hour for value gap at 9. If we form hella resistance right here and then push down to like, let's say right here, I'll definitely put my break even right there.
Lost 30, yeah. First trade this week, man. This week's.
All that money I wasted out for them and his ass is in the damn kitchen of all restaurants. I got mad all over again. I once hit my $1,234,908.07. And that's with him paying me back every dime. And then half of all the bills for all those years. Looks like his ex been watching a lot of dishes paid. I call my boss. Just give me a divorce. Sorry, here's your lawyer here, Mr. Gill. I can't wait. Play games. Working as a dishwasher. Man, you're a guest in this situation. Please. You shouldn't do this. I still love you so much. Prepared to let you have the car and your clothes. I just want to say this. I'm done. I'm so sorry that I couldn't make what you needed. She didn't like me again. I've tried so many to do. I brought up all levels. For some life because of you. It's insane. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least you don't have to get that bastard another thing. Yeah, he's right. Call and tell me quit. I'm sure Mrs. Prescott's best seem fine. Mr. Prescott offered the business license for the technology and we still own the IP. No, what? Melinda! What? Fuck. What the hell? No idea. I'm busy. Just need to see time. Me too. So I'm coming to tell you things, but sometimes I'm cutting myself. Keep working. We are never getting back together. Okay? Never. So what is this? You borrow a suit. Come up here trying to impress me. For what? I'm better get it. I signed a deal. I'm visiting the first time. Good for you. Good for us. force one.
I wanted you to have this. Everything you've done for me over the years. Put up with me, love me, care for me. I don't blame you. I said that so many times myself. Sorry, never treated this one country. I almost forgot. Sometimes. See us.
All that money I wasted helping them his ass is in the damn kitchen of all restaurants. I got mad all over again. I wanted my 1,234,000.
Not one, not
The guy on the phone for a second date today already knows where his date went wrong.
This could be the breaker structure, guys. We could be seeing an uptrend for here. You know what I'm saying?
And the bad part about it is he was pretty much guaranteed to get a second date, and then he did something really bizarre and screwed everything up. So now he needs to see if he can apologize and get a second date. Chris, why don't you tell everybody what happened?
Oh, well.
he's not so defeated.
So, I wanted to preface that because it's really, really. So, a couple of weeks ago, I went out with a couple of coworkers at a local bar. We're all friends, I guess. And we were having some drinks and getting real fun. Jake got Derek, it's fun. I was going to the bar, and you should go talk to him.
It's a good dare.
Yeah. I was there. I was really nervous about it. I was getting way too nervous. I don't talk well.
You know, it's not like his head off.
Yeah, I get it. And so, thinking of finding work for me to do it, so, I spotted my spot when I was going to the bar. And, I went over, and then I was like, so nervous. I just wanted my son to do a Google search for pickup lines.
Nice.
Didn't like to go to that.
You know what to say?
So what'd your phone come up with?
Well, the one I used was, and I said this to her while looking at my phone, was, hey there, if you were a sheep, I would clone you.
That's it.
That's the one you chose, huh?
Yeah, well, that's actually kind of endearing. Like, you're looking at your phone, you're obviously nervous. I mean, she fell for it, right?
She liked it. She thought it was so funny. She ended up pulling up her phone. We ended up having sort of like a Google search for pickup line.
She's like, I bet you I could choose like 10 that were better than that.
Yeah, she definitely had it.
Yeah. All right. So you struck up a conversation that way, and how did everything else?
It went great there. We had a couple more drinks. We were talking the whole rest of the night, and probably 11:30 or midnight, I was just getting slowing down. She ended up whispering. She said, "Let's go back to your place." And I was amazed. I was like,
Yeah.
"What? This can't be happening."
Did you say it? I hear what I think you said.
I just tried to play it cool, which is just me sweating. That's it. But it was very cool.
Right, at all, you're nervous.
So yeah, we ended up going back to my place. Things were moving away, which is definitely gonna happen. Want to just make it out.
You have to Google that too.
I probably should have, because the thing that I know, she's like, she has to like go in my bedroom just so I get ready, kind of get a little more comfortable, and she's like, give me an opportunity to come in, so I let her go in my room.
Oh, she's like a seductress.
I don't know, she's a doctor, she's definitely more experienced than me. It seems like she's doing a lot of men. Me, I haven't gone on a date for, maybe 2 years before this. So I'm sitting in the kitchen waiting for her to kind of like tell me she's ready, and I start getting nervous again.
Right, because she gives you time alone with your own thoughts. It's a horrible thing to do for you.
I started like freaking out, thinking, no, she's experienced, I'm not, what do I do? In my head, I get this idea, like, I gotta find out, I gotta bring, I gotta deliver. When I walk in this room, and she back in the end. So I started going through my cupboards, and I clicked on my jar of Nutella. And I got this great idea that, hey, you know what? There's some movies and stuff. People like eating stuff off each other. That's sexy. It's fun. So I ended up stripping and putting Nutella on myself. Love.
Do you use a butter knife or do you do it by hand?
I wanted to go for that.
You slathered yourself in Nutella.
That's not an attractive looking substance, by the way.
I thought it was fun. People like hot chocolate, but it definitely doesn't spread easily like it does like on commercials or the app.
Well, they're spending on different things in those commercials. I think that's the key.
At any point during the spread, did you think that maybe this isn't a good idea?
I almost want to have both my thighs covered in the entire arm. I don't think there's any point in going back.
You can't really play that off.
You covered one body area. I was thinking just like the important ones. Your entire arm is covered in Nutella.
That was just me trying to like spread it all out and look somewhat even. I was trying to make it look impressive as possible.
Except for at least like hours of having to look it off. Like you're tired by the time that's going to be done.
I didn't think any of this thought. It's just bullshit.
What did she say? What happened when you got to the room?
Oh, yeah, I was walking in and I went into that completely covered, almost completely covered in Nutella. Yeah, it was kind of just like, immediately she was first surprised, really confused, and then just horrified.
Did you explain to her that it was Nutella before she started thinking of this other thing?
That's the thing, I don't think I ever did explain it to Nutella. She got up. I didn't think that.
You're just like, oh, Rose, love Nutella, right?
Did she say anything to you before she left?
She said later.
The guy on the phone. shot. Oh, yeah, that's my roommate. Hey, that's our roommate. Ask, open up. He's my girl. He is? Yeah. Ask Willis. He keeps killing me in the game. He keeps team killing me in the game. That's what playing. So Aspen just keeps team killing you? He's killing me in fucking Siege. He's being a jackass. He's not even live right now. Can you even hear me? I can hear you unlocked. I can hear you unlocked. I'm trying to play the game. Ask, open up. Pass him on. He keeps killing me in the game. He keeps killing me. Try to play. You guys are having my team. So I'm just team killing you? We're playing fucking Siege and half you think a jackass. That's dog shit. I'm trying to play the game.
Rockstar has released a background update that fixes several issues with the court center heist. First, they finally fixed the helicopter escape so that no one slams to the ground at the end of the heist. Instead, now probably repels you down as long as you choose that escape approach. I haven't done that one yet, got to avoid this bug. They also fixed the moving security camera in the exhibition room. Previously, the camera that travels across the room on rail didn't function correctly, but now works as intended. However, the stealth in this heist still seems to be pretty broken. What a surprise. There's always issues with every update. Rockstar has released
OpenAI has said that an
I just saw this as a high resistant bow. I didn't think that was. I just stayed 30 wicks, so that's gonna carry a lot.
Inside your heart again to realize the things I didn't do when we was arguing. Or maybe I'm invisible. The things you
So the girl that was saying that
costs over $400. Online review. A young man kindly offered his seat to a 50-year-old pregnant woman, but what he never expected was the pregnant lady suddenly called him husband. The young man thought the lady might be mentally ill and didn't take the matter to heart, but a few days later, the lady gave birth to twin babies. The blood relationship match between the babies and him reached 99.9%, yet he didn't know the lady at all. To force him to take responsibility, the lady held the babies and threatened to jump off the rooftop. The young man said he already had a beautiful girlfriend and would never have feelings for a 50-year-old woman. No matter how hard he tried to explain, no one around believed him. His good friend pushed him right in front of the lady. The lady walked closer step by step while calling out husband nonstop when he had nowhere left to run. The young man fell down from the top of the building. He never understood until his death what exactly had happened. But the next moment, the young man was reborn back on the bus 1 week earlier. The lady showed up right on time and asked the young man to give up his seat. In his past life, he gave up the seat out of kindness, and the lady clung to him like a shadow ever since. So in this new life, the young man decided never to give up his seat. When the lady saw he refused, she started using moral pressure, saying such a young man should have no problem giving up a seat. Other passengers also urged him to move. The young man felt confused when she ignored all the empty seats on the bus and insisted on sitting in his spot. Something unusual must be going on. He could never give up the seat. The man refused her coldly right away. This instantly stirred up trouble. A man with a strong sense of justice could not stand it. Without saying a word, tried to pull him up from the seat. As the lady was about to sit down directly, the man came up with a quick idea and suddenly reached toward the seat. This move disgusted not only the lady, but also everyone on the bus, making them step back one after another. Seeing what happened, the lady had no choice but to sit somewhere else to cut off all ties with the lady completely. The young man got off the bus one stop early, but before he left, the lady gave him a strange smile. He hurried straight to his company and gave all his personal belongings to the cleaning lady, but no one could have imagined. The lady still managed to find his workplace. The young man was scared out of his wits. If his colleague had not held him up, he would have collapsed on the spot. The lady's sudden arrival caused a huge stir in the office. The young man could not bear it anymore and handed in his resignation right away. The manager felt very confused since the president had just decided to promote him to deputy manager and wondered why he wanted to quit suddenly. Yet the young man had made up his mind. The manager thought he planned to go live with the lady and settle down with her. So he let the lady take the young man away. The lady casually called him husband again. Everyone present was utterly shocked. No matter how the young man explained, everyone thought he was a coward who refused to take responsibility. Amid the criticism from the crowd, the lady suddenly felt a sharp pain in her belly and was about to give birth right away. The young man thought to himself, in his life the lady never touched his personal things, so the babies could never be his. The lady was soon sent to the hospital, but a family member had to sign before the surgery. The doctor told the young man to sign quickly, yet he refused firmly. He knew signing the paper would mean admitting he was her husband, but his girlfriend rushed over at that moment and signed the paper without hesitation. The young man tried to explain to his girlfriend and begged her to trust him, but his girlfriend slapped him hard across the face. Then she took out a photo from her bag, which showed a picture of him and the lady together. His girlfriend once thought it was a prank, but she realized it looked completely real. The young man swore to heaven that the photo was edited, and he could never have feelings for the older lady. Just then a nurse walked out holding the twin babies. The babies looked exactly like carbon copies of the young man. His girlfriend could no longer bring herself to believe him. The young man panicked completely and kept explaining himself, but everyone thought he just wanted to avoid responsibility. The nurse beside them told the young man to take a paternity test. The young man suddenly calmed down and pulled out a few strands of hair to give to the nurse. In this new life, he had avoided every possible connection. There was no way the babies belonged to him. The lady soon came out after the surgery. She stared at the young man with a confident smile on her face. The test result came out shortly after. The moment he read the result, he was stunned as if struck by lightning and stood frozen in place. The young man kindly offered his seat to a...
Ever since she was little, the girl had been obsessed with money. While other kids were busy with mud pies and doodles, she was already running her own little hustles. She grabbed just expired fried chicken from the supermarket, reheated and sell it to passing truckers. A classic case of making something out of nothing. By middle school, she was reselling unlicensed cigarettes at school, managing to support her whole family. And she wasn't just about money. Her sharp mind also earned her admission into a top university. Her mom and brother were thrilled, but she couldn't enjoy the moment. She couldn't afford the $7,000 tuition loan, especially not with the sky high interest. She immediately started scalping tickets outside events. Her fake tickets were even more popular than the real ones. But this time, she wasn't so lucky. Caught for fraud. She was sentenced to 40 months in prison. Even behind bars, she didn't stop scheming. She started selling yogurt to fellow inmates and used the profits to buy a stack of books, turning her cell into a classroom. She was determined to become the female Warren Buffett. But then came a call from her mom, bursting her bubble. Legal fees and fines had snowballed, growing by the day. Enraged, she smashed the prison phone. Thanks to good behavior, she got out early. But the moment she stepped down, the debt collectors came calling. To her surprise, they offered to settle her $30,000 debt for just $5,000, as long as she paid immediately. Her sharp mind picked up on something. The real opportunity wasn't a discount, but the system behind it. She dug deeper and found out debt collectors earned a 10% commission on every recovery. But why had her debt been slashed so drastically? To get answers, she went straight to the debt collection company. There, she discovered banks regularly sell off massive bundles of bad debt at dirt cheap prices. It was up to the debt firms to recover whatever they could. She struck a deal with the boss. If she became the top performer in a month, they canceled her debt. If not, she paid back double. The boss punched out the company's worst performing employee and gave her his desk. He didn't believe for a second that this young upstart could make it. But on her very first case, she taught everyone a lesson. She didn't just just cold call. She did her homework. Her first date turned out to be a spoiled mama's boy who openly admitted he had the money but just didn't want to pay. She calmly told him if he didn't pay up, she'd call his mother. He caved instantly. From there, ever since she was little, the girl had been obsessed with money.
Didn't budge. I had to remain as lifeless as a toy, because even though Andy was my best friend, he was never supposed to know. Furious, he threw me to the floor and off the doors, where I hit the wall before I ended up on the floor, still silent and immobile. Fine, have it your way. Andy hollered as he stomped his feet on the floor and walked out of the room. The blow was so powerful that it knocked me out cold. Hours later, when I woke up, I noticed the other toys avoided me. Why are you all looking at me like that? It's not my fault Andy came back. You should all be looking at Buzz. I couldn't understand why everybody turned their back and ran away like they'd seen a monster. It was a nightmare. I was respected and adored by all these guys, and now it felt like I was their #1 enemy. It gave me the impression my face was deformed, looking like an arranged toy, giving everyone the creeps. So I gradually approached Bo Peep for comfort. Hey, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. If there's anyone who understands me, didn't budge. I had to remain as lifeless as a
Shut your fucking bitch ass up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of these waffle long sleeve crew necks for this price is honestly pretty insane. They all have this amazing waffle texture, double stitching on all the hems, nice thick crew neck collars, and obviously they're all long sleeves. Perfect to layer up in an outfit, or you can just rock them on their own. Whole bunch of different colors in one pack, so you can like rock them with different outfits. The material is 60% cotton, 38% polyester, and 2% spandex. And the best part is they are true to size fit, which is always nice. Here's my size for reference.
Captain Sparkle's dead at 30.
What?
Captain Sparkle's dead at 30. Captain Sparkle's dead at 30.
What?
I need this.
Don't buy the...
You fucking little bitch! What? What you gonna do, look back? I will fuck your little asshole up, little boy. Man, shut your bitch ass nigga. You gay! You gay! You gay!
No.
You say you gonna fuck my ass?
No, chill, chill.
gay!
Chill, chill.
You gay!
No, chill.
You gonna fuck my ass?
Dear God, that's him. The one that killed 100 men? This is no time to sit back on your ass. You've got a job to do. He has finally come.
Our next graduate is Braden Peters.
Congratulations, Britt.
Our next graduate is Braden Peters.
Yo, listen. I'm joining this fucking server, right? And I'm fucking live, by the way. And I'm typing in my fucking real name and my real fucking phone number because I'm making this fucking job application. Now listen, I just fucking leaked my shit. You understand? I'm getting phone calls right now. Matter of fact, literally. Like I just leaked my shit. Now.
This is confirmed to be Stax Wopo, guys. His real name is Styles Gaiman. He's leaked it on stream before, as he smashed his keyboard and it popped up. He's from South Philly on 350.
Listen.
We just...
And
Oh, stop that! Oh my god! Is that a plane?
In the deep waters off Puerto Rico, a 74-year-old mystery finally solved.
This plane?
There, 2,000 feet below the surface, sonar and high-def images of the instantly recognizable Pan Am logo on the landing gear and the tail.
There's a fence engine. It's full engine.
it is. Oh my god, that's right.
32 bags of Drizzlicious in the TikTok shop.
Dude, like, what is this, bro? Low? Are we gonna have straight low run liquidity up until my take profit, bro? Like, we still haven't even hit break even, and it's been what? I think it's been about 30 minutes. Not sure, guys. I'm not really a mathematician. Unfair, bro. Oh! Yo! Where was my alarm, bro? My goddamn credit card due today, bro. Motherfucker. Shit. I'm not trying to get any fees, motherfuckers. Seven five. Change the code. We're just gonna block the code right quick. Okay, the code is blocked. We paid our minimum for the year. Okay, that's about the goods here. I think we might be reversing chat. As you can see, we had a lower low wick, lower low wick. We don't have a lower low wick right here. So right here, no lower low wick. We could have been back got reversed though. I'm gonna move this down. Yeah. Honestly, with this shitty price action, bro, if I get stopped out, I might just hop off for the day, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. I might just hop off for the day. Because motherfucking, I'm like, the fuck, Mickey?
I want you to imagine yourself in this situation. Your teammates are dead, and the last team in the game is the sweatiest 3-stack in all of PUB's history, and they made it their life goal to kill you as fast as possible. Do you A, leave the game, B, find an obscure way to res your teammates and probably die, or C, keep running around with no plan? The answer is obviously B and C combined, and this is how that plan played out. Are you ballistic? Yeah, he was winning that, bro. Yeah, man, they got it.
Just stop me out, kid. It doesn't even matter.
I don't have any shields remaining. Free one. He did the thing. Yo, guys, I'm taking it back, I swear. He actually. Oh my god. Wait. This is the play. This is a play. What? Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just know they're mad. Almost back one.
No way. Holy crap, dude!
Don't peek. Roses are red, violets are blue. Prom would be amazing if I went with you.
Yes, I would. Dia, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I'm saying I'm dead ass.
Oh my god.
I'm playing with the colors.
I never been asked to put a prom before, like.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Don't fucking play with me, right?
What's me?
Don't play with me. I better not see that you asking me and then 3 other bitches to be your prom date. That's how you die. Okay?
Oh, no, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
world's lightest hold.
10 out of 10 liquidity levels every trader should know about. Previous day and
See, bro, we're not even breaking below this bullshit.
10 out of 10 liquidity levels every trader should know about. Previous day and week highs and lows. The most hunted levels on the chart. Stocks are stacked above and below these levels every day. Price is constantly being drawn to them. New day and new week opening gaps. The gap that forms when the market closes and reopens at excess night. Bonus points if there's a cluster of them sitting in the same area. High time frame, unmitigated fair value gaps. Daily, weekly, or monthly gaps that have never been filled. The higher the time frame, the more significant the draw. These are levels institutions care about. Session highs and lows. Asia and London session leave behind key highs and lows, which price uses as stop hunt targets. Once those stops are cleared, watch for a reversal. The raid is the signal. Low resistance liquidity, formed by a series of failure swings stacked together. Price accelerates through these zones fast. Knowing where they are tells you how far a move can run. These are the levels I am aware of every session. Follow for more. 10 out of 10 liquidity levels every trader should know about. Previous.
There's a crazy Spider-Man brand new day theory, but the one person that remembers Peter's identity. No one remembers that I'm Spider-Man apart from one.
Nobody remembers that.
So we all know Doctor Strange literally erased Peter from everyone's memory in the main MCU universe, but even though Tom Holland said there's one person that still remembers Peter's identity, all the other Spider-Man movies actually tells us who that person is. Because if you go back to all the other live-action Spider-Man movies, almost every single major villain eventually figures out Peter Parker's identity. Like Kirk Connors figures it out, both Harry Osborn's figure it out, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman, everyone literally figures it out, but there's actually one villain that actually matters a lot more than every single one of them. Because in Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire's Peter fights 3 villains. He fights the New Goblin, he fights Sandman, but he also fights Venom, and the Venom symbiote literally figures out Peter Parker's identity before it dies. And that doesn't seem important until we go to Tom Hardy's Venom movies, like Let There Be Carnage, because that's actually where we learn something that makes what Tom Holland said so crazy. Because in this movie, Venom tells Eddie that symbiotes actually have a hive mind that spans across the entire multiverse. So basically, when one Venom learns a piece of information, every variant of Venom now knows that same piece of information. But in the post-credit scene of Let There Be Carnage, Venom instantly recognizes Tom Holland's Spider-Man, even though this version of Venom has literally never met any of the Peters before. But when you think about it, he doesn't even have to, because Tobey Maguire's Venom already did, and that.
And for real. Oh wait. And for real. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Alright, are you guys ready? Not what I expected to say. Huh? Hey there. It's been a while, huh? Real. I'm still alive and kicking. Reverse curse technique. Exactly. When you stabbed me through the throat, I gave up on counterattacking and put all my focus into the reserve curse technique. Cursed energy is negative energy. Well, it can enhance the body, it can regenerate it. So you multiply the negative energy against itself to create positive energy. That's the reverse curse technique. Easier said than done. I don't understand anything that one sentence to do. It's blabbing on and on. I finally grasped it on the verge of death. The true essence of cursed energy. The reason you're going to lose is because you didn't chop my head off. And because you didn't use that curse tool when you stabbed me in the head. I'm gonna lose. Just getting started. Is that right? You could be right. You're so right! Curse technique reversal. Red. That's fire! That's actually very annoying.
Yeah, you're gonna get one. We're gonna get you one. Sorry. What's going on? Can I do a strawberry and whipped cream crepe?
What is this, bro? I've actually been in this trade for like an hour. Nasdaqian, bro. What the fuck are we doing, bro? We have our levels. What here? This is our resistance levels. We have them stacked around here. Then we have our support levels. Whichever one breaks out first is gonna be the one that probably goes to my take profit. So bro, I should have just took my own advice and freaking taken longs, bro. But like I said though, you don't know what longs they're going to, chat. You know the key area of liquidity, the previous week low. So we don't know about our longs. If I would have taken longs after the, let's say right here, when we made this stop loss down here. Yeah, if I would have accurately got everything, that would have been a 1 to 3, which is pretty darn impossible. Please break it, please. Good. Please breaking, bro. You know what we should do? We should just go play chess and then come back. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So if you hear anything, it's because I got stopped out. Wait, this isn't really smart though, right? Don't know, don't care. I'll pull down my underwear. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down my underwear and make you stare. Cause you don't care. Yes. I need this. Please be, I need this. My mom is kinda homeless. He's gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Because let's say I were to go there. So he's gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. He's gonna go there. I have nothing to take, so therefore I just lost. So he's gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Oh, shit, dang. Honestly, that's a fine trade, kid. I don't really care. He can take mine. Oh, or should we even doing that? Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply double pressure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here. Double pressure. He thinks I'm gonna try to take his things, so he's gonna stand ready, but then he's not gonna stand ready for my arrival worm. So therefore. Ooh, shit. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there. Bam, he took there. So I'm actually you would expect that I would go there, but I'm not gonna go there because I'm in my underwear. Ooh. Yes, finally. Let me fix the camera so you guys could really see me for my beauty. So this is the game of chess. Basically how chess works is every second you're playing the game, you're playing chess, and you know. Fucking bitch, bro. You like little boys, girl? Oh, he's gonna go right here, put me in check, and now I'm gonna take him, and then he's probably gonna go. He doesn't have anywhere to go in here that could put me in check at the land. If you were to go here, I'd take him, and he could go there. I could take him. He's probably gonna go like. This guy's a live shot. He's probably gonna go here or something. Because if he goes there, I go there. He goes there, puts me in check. I go down. He takes my queen. I take his queen. Oh, I guess nothing, bro. Now this is my turn to attack. Okay, I'm saying, hey, sir, would you like to make a trade? And I go there, then he goes there, then I go up there, and then he goes there, and then I go there, and I go there, and the square around there. Alright, time to hit my take profit, y'all. I'm not playing around here. Yo, no way, bro. Just freaking. So we're gonna go there. He's gonna take here. I'm gonna go there. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go there. He's gonna go there. Right? So I'm gonna go there. He's gonna come here. I'm gonna take. He's gonna go here. I can take. Oh, this is a fork. I like this fork right here. W forks in the chat. Can we get W's in the chat? And then we're gonna move this here. W's in the chat, man. Bro, I'm actually getting my freaking flapperjacks flustered right now, motherfucker. Oh my gosh! We made like $3, guys. Oh shit, that might be checkmate, y'all. Go here with his queen. Oh, or my shittings. won. Bro, Chop of fucking Doom, my guy. Bro, if we go down to hit my take profit, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, we're probably gonna hit the previous week low too, but like, after that chop, bro, I'm not trying to take another trade, bro. See how much we're up on the day, y'all. Wait, how did I lose money, y'all? Was it because of transaction fees, Nirka. What the shitings? This is actually fucked up, bro. Fucking chopping on the 5th. What did I ever do to deserve this bullshit?